George's magical flying adventure brings joy to Peppa and Daddy Pig, sunny weather, and a big muddy puddle. Peppa and George walk together and have fun. Yahoo! Peppa and George run excitedly to the muddy puddle. Standing by the muddy puddle, Peppa goes first. Peppa jumps into the puddle with an amazing splash. George's turn. He splashes water everywhere with fun.
Hey, hey!
Peppa and George are having fun until George jumps again and a big surprise happens. George suddenly flies high up into the sky. George feels excited and flies around the house. Daddy Pig is inside the house, reading the newspaper. Daddy Pig looks outside in shock and total surprise. Daddy Pig quickly runs outside to the front yard. Daddy Pig shouts, "George, come down here quickly." George slowly floats down after hearing Daddy Pig. Everyone becomes happy again and continues having fun. Today was truly an unforgettable adventure. Yeah!
Peppa and George discover the magical button that changes everything. What's wrong, George? Cheer up! Haha! Look, George. I've got a surprise for you. Come and see. What is it, Peppa? Oh, wow, a magical red button. What does it do, Peppa? Watch this. This is how it works. And oh, George is shrinking. Haha, they're both happy. And Peppa presses the button again. George goes back to normal. George has an idea. Let's make the toy dinosaur giant. Let's go, George! They've arrived at the room full of cute toy dinosaurs. Go on, Peppa, do it! Peppa presses the button, and boom! The dinosaur grows big. Yeah, they're both so happy, and their wish has finally come true. What a fun, exciting, and memorable day for us, isn't it, Peppa? A fun day of Peppa with a super suction magnet. Today, Peppa looks really sad and has nothing to do. And then George arrives, sees her like that, and something surprising happens.
Hey! Huh?
Peppa is happy again with the super strong magnet.
Yahoo!
It can attract everything, and it's pulling something in. A golf club is being dragged along. And it has been pulled all the way over.
Whoa!
George happily takes out a golf ball, and the two of them start having fun together. The two of them go to the golf course. George places the golf ball down, and Peppa runs over and hits it high into the air. Yeah. The ball rolls down and stops right at the edge of the hole. How disappointing. Suddenly, a gust of wind blows, and the ball drops into the hole. Yeah, they're both so happy. What a fun day it's been for us, right, George?
Toy Dinosaur super cute playtime with Peppa and George. Peppa and George are playing happily in the toy room. While having fun, Peppa suddenly notices something strange. George, there's something suspicious about you. Then George takes out a super cute little dinosaur toy. Peppa and George play together happily with the cute little dinosaur. Peppa and George go to the dinosaur playground for a fun adventure. Suddenly, the little dinosaur wants to play too, so it falls down and starts jumping around happily. What a surprise, Peppa! George says excitedly. The three of them play together happily at the dinosaur playground. The toy dinosaur turns back to normal again. George walks over and picks up the cute little dinosaur again. Today was such a fun and happy day. We wish every day could be just like today. Yeah! Peppa Pig family cleans the mess together. George is waiting for the bus with a yummy chocolate bar. George starts nibbling tiny bites of chocolate, leaving sweet, messy spots on his face. And the chocolate crumbs fall all over the ground. Mummy Pig walks over and is shocked by the big chocolate mess. George quietly realizes the mess and runs to grab the cleaning tools. Then George comes back with a broom and starts cleaning up the chocolate crumbs. Cleaning up, cleaning up, cleaning up. Yeah! And everything is nice and clean again. George and Mummy Pig are both happy again. They arrive at the park, but why is there trash everywhere? Peppa is shocked, but Daddy Pig already has a clever plan to fix the mess. We have trash bins now. Let's clean up this mess together.
Okay,
Cleaning up, one piece at a time. And finally, the park is all clean again. Daddy Pig and Peppa are both happy and laughing together. Hey, hey! A fun and super clean trash cleanup day with Peppa Pig's family. Peppa Pig's family will always want more fun. Cleanup days like this together. Genius Magician, Mommy Pig with Peppa and George. Today, Peppa and George are playing in their room. Mommy Pig walks in. And Mommy Pig has an idea. She wants to become a magician.
Whoa!
Peppa and George happily agree. Mommy Pig leaves and Peppa and George secretly follow her. Mommy Pig arrived in front of the house. And suddenly she transforms into a genius magician. Just as Peppa and George arrive at the same time. And the magic show begins. Sparkles appear and an apple shows up. Peppa and George laugh happily. Suddenly, the apples split into 3 parts and start moving all around. And suddenly, another magic trick happens. The apples stayed completely still, and the whole family became even happier and started laughing together. Today was such a joyful performance.
day of Peppa with the super suction magnet. Today, Peppa looks really sad and has nothing to do. And then George arrives, sees her like that, and something surprising happens.
Hey! Huh?
Peppa is happy again with the super strong magnet.
Yahoo!
It can attract everything, and it's pulling something in. A golf club is being dragged along. And it has been pulled all the way over.
Whoa!
George happily takes out a golf ball, and the two of them start having fun together. The two of them go to the golf course. George places the golf ball down, and Peppa runs over and hits it high into the air. Yeah. The ball rolls down and stops right at the edge of the hole. How disappointing. Suddenly, a gust of wind blows, and the ball drops into the hole. Yeah, they're both so happy. What a fun day it's been for us, right, George? Peppa and George's magical paintbrush adventure. Peppa and George are playing happily in the toy room when suddenly they hear a strange noise. Suddenly, the paintbrush jumps up and flies away. Peppa and George quickly look at each other, chatting excitedly, then rush off to chase it. The magic paintbrush flies to the front of Peppa's house and suddenly drops to the ground. Just in time, Peppa and George run up to it. They both don't know what to do. When suddenly, George gets an idea. George runs off and soon comes back carrying a picture frame. They both smile happily as the magic paintbrush begins to draw smoothly and masterfully. And soon it finishes a beautiful painting. They both feel so happy and think this is one of the happiest days ever. What a fun and unforgettable day it has been. Peppa Pig and George's outdoor learning day with Mummy Pig. Let's start our very first lesson by counting numbers. What is 2 plus 3? George says it's 4. Peppa says it's 5. And Peppa is right. It's 5. Let's move on to the next lesson. Counting butterflies.
Aha!
Peppa takes one. But another one flies by and George says, 2. And George is right. Well done, George. Everyone walks into the forest.
Aha!
And for the final lesson, let's count the trees. Peppa and George both guess 3, but that's not correct. There's one more marling tree, so there are 4 trees. Peppa and George are both surprised, but today's lessons were so much fun. Snort, snort. George's trouble and Peppa's quick action. Today, Peppa is reading a book. Then George comes over and says hello. Peppa keeps reading her book, while George seems to have a little plan in mind. He quickly runs to get the milk and drinks it, Oh no! George, get bigger. Peppa comes back and he's shocked. Out of the house, hoping to find a way to fix everything. Let's fix this together. George walks forward as the ground starts to shake and he begins to feel sad. Peppa rushes over just in time and says, "It's okay, George." It turns out to be an ice cream. Peppa hands it to George and he catches it, happily enjoying the ice cream. Yeah, George is back to normal. Today is a very happy day. It's truly a magical and unforgettable day. Two Peppas appear, a surprising moment for George. Peppa walks into the room and happily says, "Hello, George." George is playing with his toys and smiles, saying, "Hello, Peppa." Suddenly, another Peppa appears and cheerfully says, "Hello, George." And this makes Peppa feel surprised and confused, wondering what is going on. The room feels warm and cozy, and Peppa is happily enjoying the moment. Peppa 1 walks over slowly. When Peppa 2 arrives, George looks surprised and says, "What's going on?" It seems like something is connecting all three of them, and they happily invite each other to play together. On a moonlit night, George takes out a volleyball. Whoa! George throws the ball. Peppa 1 jumps up and hits the ball. Peppa 2 jumps up and makes an amazing spike. Yeah! Just as the three of them are having fun, something unexpected happens. Peppa 2 gets confused and runs away, but is suddenly pulled back, and both of them disappear. Peppa and George look surprised, but George giggles and says, "Today was fun, wasn't it, Peppa?" Peppa and George's fun basketball day with friends. Peppa and George feel very bored. Peppa has a little idea. George doesn't know anything yet. Friends comes back with a big bouncy basketball and a cheeky smile. Peppa, George and their friend are all very happy. Let's go play together. Yeah! All three run happily together. They arrive at a big basketball court. A fun challenge begins between Peppa and her friends. Let the game start. Their friend throws the ball skillfully. Whoa! It goes right into the net. Yeah! Now it's Peppa's turn. She throws the ball. It looks right, but oh no! It misses the hoop and bumps into George instead. George looks confused for a moment. Then he decides to make an unforgettable shot. George jumps high, and wow! A spectacular slam dunk! Oh yeah! All three are happy again, laughing. Peppa's hilarious prank on George goes totally out of control. While Peppa was fast asleep, suddenly a giggle came from somewhere. Peppa heard it, jumped out of bed, and went to find out what was going on. George was in the playroom playing happily with his big toy. Peppa saw that and had a cheeky little idea. Peppa found a control box and pressed the on button, Hooray! And then a toy dinosaur came walking out. George was surprised and a little scared at first, but soon he felt happy again and played with the toy dinosaur. Peppa saw that, pressed the off button, and the dinosaur stopped moving. George saw Peppa doing something and started chasing after her. The chase began, full of playful teasing and giggles. Such a happy moment. At the end, George was all tired, while Peppa was still laughing happily. The control box appeared again, and Peppa pressed the on button. The toy dinosaur appeared again and played with George, and everyone was happy together. What a fun and exciting day it was, wasn't it? Peppa and George discover the magical button that changes everything. What's wrong, George? Cheer up! Haha! Look, George. I've got a surprise for you. Come and see. What is it, Peppa? Oh, wow, a magical red button. What does it do, Peppa? Watch this. This is how it works. And oh, George is shrinking. Haha, they're both happy. And Peppa presses the button again. George goes back to normal. George has an idea. Let's make the toy dinosaur giant. Let's go, George! They've arrived at the room full of cute toy dinosaurs. Go on, Peppa, do it! Peppa presses the button, and boom! The dinosaur grows big. Yeah, they're both so happy, and their wish has finally come true. What a fun, exciting, and memorable day for us, isn't it, Peppa? A fun day of Peppa with a super suction magnet. Today, Peppa looks really sad and has nothing to do. And then George arrives, sees her like that, and something surprising happens.
Hey! Huh?
Peppa is happy again with the super strong magnet.
Yahoo!
It can attract everything, and it's pulling something in. A golf club is being dragged along. And it has been pulled all the way over.
Whoa!
George happily takes out a golf ball, and the two of them start having fun together. The two of them go to the golf course. George places the golf ball down, and Peppa runs over and hits it high into the air. Yeah. The ball rolls down and stops right at the edge of the hole. How disappointing. Suddenly, a gust of wind blows, and the ball drops into the hole. Yeah, they're both so happy. What a fun day it's been for us, right, George? George the hero and his brave actions. Peppa is playing with her toys in the living room. Then Super George arrives. We both say hello to each other. George sees a candy on the table, runs over and grabs it. Peppa takes a nibble and suddenly feels a superpower. But from Peppa's point of view, nothing happens. And George starts acting very strangely. George runs around the room and then rushes off, leaving Peppa confused. He runs into Daddy Pig's room, where Daddy Pig is reading a newspaper. They greet each other, then George runs over and lifts the table with incredible strength. Daddy Pig looks confused, and then George runs off again. He arrives in front of the house, where Mummy Pig is waiting because the toy dinosaur is stuck in the tree. George runs over and shouts, "George is here! Dinosaur! Dinosaur!" George uses all his strength, jumps really high, and grabs the toy dinosaur. Oh yeah, Mummy Pig is happy again. And the whole family is happy again. Today is such a wonderful and exciting day.
George and Peppa's magical door and the amazing Candy World adventure. Peppa is holding something very interesting in her hands. Yummy candy box. While playing, a mysterious magic door suddenly appeared. Peppa looked surprised. Then the mysterious door pulled her inside, and she suddenly disappeared. At the same time, George came down the stairs and was shocked to see the mysterious door. Curiously, George slowly walked closer to the mysterious door. And just like Peppa, George was suddenly pulled into the mysterious door. Peppa and George were magically transported to a wonderful candy world. Although they were still surprised, Peppa and George soon became very happy and excited. A giant chocolate slide appeared. Peppa and George happily ran over to play on the chocolate slide together. Peppa went first down. Peppa called George, and George happily ran over. Yahoo! Peppa slid down and bounced high up into the air. Then it was George's turn to climb up. George slid down and flew high up into the sky too. Today is such a fun day, yeah! Peppa and George both wish they could always have magical adventures like this. George's planting plan surprises Peppa. Peppa and George go to the park to play. But George has something going on. Peppa is feeling confused. And then George takes out a seed. Yeah. Both of them are happy. They arrive in front of the house, and the sunshine is beautiful. Suddenly, a flower pot appears. Oh. And then George starts planting the seed. Day by day and night by night, the plant gradually grows. Both of them are happy because they achieved something meaningful. Today is such a happy day.